Hey Rob, Kelly from Little Old Prineville, Oregon. Hey, sorry about the horrible video that I sent you earlier. I've got somebody to hold the camera for me. Maybe it'll be a little bit better. Just a couple things real quick. There's a box in here for you of goodies. This has got a bunch of literature from some of the major components that we put in the truck, especially electronic stuff. There's a pair of spanner wrenches in there for adjusting the coilovers should you want to do such. Title, bill of sale, right here in this little cubby hole. Pretty obvious, but there you go. I'll give you a rundown on some of the switches and whatnot, and a couple little tricks to the truck, and I think you should have everything you need. Down here, excuse me, this switch, this locks up the torque converter in the transmission. It only locks up in overdrive, so you could block it up and leave it there all the time. It shifts into overdrive and then the torque converter locks up. Unless you're on a long trip, you really don't need it. I left it unlocked most of the time. This knob right here controls the amplifier that is the sub amplifier for the two 10-inch subs behind the seat. This knob right here controls the mid-range amplifier that controls the two 8-inch subs behind the seat, then the speakers on the side, and then there's two speakers in the dash, and those ran off the deck power itself. Over here, this knob here just pulls and pushes. That's the heater control knob, factory location. Push it in to shut the flow of water off to the heater cord. Pull it out to give you heat. This knob is the AC. Turn to the right, more AC. There's a little detent all the way to the left. Shuts the AC compressor off. Fan control over here for the heat and AC. Up here, this little guy is the antenna for the satellite navigation. And the factory location here is the knob for the wipers. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but it does have an electric wiper motor in it now. It's not vacuum anymore. Over here is the lights. Obviously, like normal, the first notch out is parking lights. Second notch out is parking lights and headlights. The third notch out is high beam. So you don't actually have a foot high beam switch. It's all in the headlight switch. On the column, just like every other GM column, the hazards are right there, and then of course your tilt. Down here underneath the dash is this lever. If we can get a picture of the hood, it moves the cowl vent up and down, and that thing does a better job of cooling the truck off than anything. So other than that, a couple things about the dash. Actually, I got that in another video, so you're good there. But oh, one other thing I did want to get on the center console here. If you just grab this and pull it up, battery. Hopefully you won't have to get to it, but that's where it's at. It's an Optima battery, so it's spill proof and doesn't gas, so you don't have to worry about that or anything. Now I can't get back in there. It fits pretty tight. Oh, on the readout for the fuel injection, I talked about this in another video, but I am going to unplug that. It does take a little bit of power, and I'm not sure how long this thing's going to be in a container for you. So when you get it, these guys are going to be unplugged, and I'll just lay this down here for you. Again, you don't have to use that, but that's up to you. I think that is about it. Enjoy the truck.